Many people pleasers learn this behavior early in life. It often starts in childhood, a time when we are most impressionable and eager to fit in. The seeds of people-pleasing are sown in the fertile ground of our early experiences, where the need for approval and fear of rejection take root. Childhood experiences often shape our patterns. The way we interact with our caregivers, siblings, and peers can leave lasting imprints on our psyche. These early interactions teach us how to navigate the world and form relationships. Perhaps we grew up with caregivers who were easily angered or critical. In such environments, children quickly learn to read the emotional climate and adjust their behavior accordingly. The fear of triggering anger or criticism becomes a powerful motivator to please. We quickly learn to adapt and please them to avoid conflict or gain approval. This adaptive behavior, while protective in childhood, can become a deeply ingrained habit. We might find ourselves constantly seeking ways to make others happy, even at the expense of our own needs. These early experiences can create a deep-seated belief that our worthiness is conditional, dependent on keeping others happy. We internalize the idea that love and acceptance are earned through compliance and self-sacrifice. As we grow, these patterns often follow us into our adult relationships. The coping mechanisms we developed as children become the default mode of interacting with others. We may struggle to assert our own needs and desires, fearing that doing so will lead to rejection or disapproval. We carry the fear of disapproval and rejection, seeking validation externally rather than cultivating it within. This external focus can lead to a constant state of anxiety, as we are always on the lookout for signs of approval or disapproval from others. We become masters of reading people, sensing their moods, and adjusting our behavior to maintain harmony. This hyper-awareness of others' emotions can be exhausting, as we are constantly monitoring and modifying our actions to avoid conflict. We prioritize their needs and desires, often neglecting our own in the process. This self-neglect can lead to burnout and resentment, as we feel unappreciated and taken for granted. This pattern, while seemingly harmless on the surface, can have detrimental effects on our well-being. The constant pressure to please others can lead to chronic stress, anxiety, and even depression. Constantly seeking external validation leaves us feeling empty and unfulfilled. We may achieve temporary satisfaction from others' approval, but it never truly fills the void within us. We build our lives around pleasing others, sacrificing our authenticity and true desires. Over time, this can lead to a sense of loss and disconnection from our true selves. Breaking free from people-pleasing requires courage and self-compassion. It involves recognizing and challenging the deep-seated beliefs that drive our behavior. We must learn to value ourselves independently of others' opinions. It's a journey of unlearning old patterns and embracing a new way of being, one rooted in self-love, authenticity, and healthy boundaries. By setting boundaries and prioritizing our own needs, we can create more balanced and fulfilling relationships. This journey is not easy, but it is profoundly rewarding, leading to a deeper sense of self-worth and inner peace. Before we can move forward, we must acknowledge the past. Recognize that people-pleasing was a coping mechanism, a way to navigate challenging relationships and environments. It served a purpose, perhaps even protecting us in some ways. It's time to release the guilt and shame associated with these patterns. Forgive yourself for abandoning your own needs to please others. Understand that you were doing the best you could with the tools you had at the time. Self-forgiveness is not about condoning unhealthy behaviors. It's about acknowledging our humanity and offering ourselves compassion. We all develop coping mechanisms. Some are healthier than others. The key is to identify the patterns that no longer serve us and choose a different path. Embracing self-forgiveness allows us to release the weight of the past and move forward with a clean slate. It opens the door to self-acceptance, self-love, and the possibility of creating healthier, more authentic relationships. A crucial step in overcoming people-pleasing is self-awareness. This journey begins with a deep and honest look at who you are and what you truly want from life. It's about peeling back the layers of expectations and societal pressures to find your authentic self. Take the time to truly get to know yourself. What are your values? What brings you joy? What are your passions? What are your non-negotiables? These questions are the foundation of your self-awareness. Spend time engaging in activities that make you feel alive and connected to your inner self. Whether it's painting, hiking, or simply sitting in nature, these moments of joy are clues to your true self. explore your beliefs and thought patterns. Understand where they come from and how they influence your behavior. Are these beliefs serving you, or are they holding you back? Sometimes, seeking the guidance of a therapist or reading self-help books can provide valuable insights and tools to navigate this exploration. Challenge the negative self-talk that often accompanies people-pleasing. These thoughts can be deeply ingrained, but they are not the truth of who you are. Identify these negative patterns and actively work to replace them with empowering beliefs. This process requires patience and persistence, but it is a crucial step in reclaiming your self-worth. Replace thoughts like, "I'm not good enough," or "I must please everyone" with positive affirmations like, "I am worthy of love and respect," and "It's okay to prioritize my needs." Write these affirmations down and place them where you can see them daily. Over time, these positive messages will begin to reshape your self-perception and boost your confidence. Spend time alone with your thoughts and feelings. Solitude can be a powerful tool for self-discovery. It allows you to tune out external influences and listen to your inner voice. Whether you're sitting quietly in a room, walking in a park, or watching the waves on a beach, these moments of solitude can provide clarity and insight. Journaling, meditation, and mindfulness practices can be incredibly helpful in cultivating self-awareness. These practices encourage you to slow down, reflect, and connect with your inner self. Journaling allows you to express your thoughts and feelings freely, while meditation and mindfulness help you stay present and grounded. As you become more in tune with your authentic self, you'll be better equipped to set boundaries and make choices that align with your values. Setting boundaries is not about being selfish. It's about honoring your needs and protecting your well-being. When you make decisions from a place of self-awareness, you create a life that reflects your true self. Remember, knowing yourself is an ongoing journey. Be patient with yourself. Self-discovery is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and evolution. Each step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your true self. It takes time and consistent effort to unravel years of ingrained patterns. Reflect on your past experiences and recognize the progress you've made. Celebrate your small victories and acknowledge the lessons learned along the way. This journey is about progress, not perfection. But with each step you take toward self-discovery, you reclaim your power and create space for genuine connection. Embrace the journey with an open heart and mind, knowing that every effort you make is a step toward a more authentic and fulfilling life. The path to freedom begins with knowing and loving yourself. Section 4. Building your foundation, self-esteem and confidence. Self-esteem and confidence are essential antidotes to people-pleasing. When you believe in yourself and your worth, you are less likely to seek validation from others. You recognize that you are enough, just as you are. Building self-esteem takes time and effort. Start by identifying your strengths and accomplishments. What are you good at? What are you proud of? Focus on your positive qualities and celebrate your successes. Challenge negative self-talk and replace it with positive affirmations. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer a dear friend. Engage in activities that boost your confidence. Pursue your passions, learn new skills, and step outside of your comfort zone. Each time you face a challenge and overcome it, you build resilience and belief in yourself. Section 5. Finding your voice. Learning to say no. In this section, we will explore the importance of asserting yourself and the transformative power of the word no. Learning to say no is a crucial step in breaking free from people-pleasing. It's not just about refusing requests, it's about reclaiming your time and energy. It's about setting boundaries and prioritizing your own needs and desires. When you say no, you are making a conscious decision to honor your own commitments and values. Saying no might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're used to putting others first. Start small. Begin by identifying situations where you feel overextended or taken for granted. Practice saying no to minor requests that you don't feel comfortable fulfilling. This could be as simple as declining a social invitation when you need time to recharge. As you become more comfortable setting boundaries, you can gradually work your way up to bigger requests. Each time you say no, you reinforce your right to make choices that are best for you. Remember, you don't need to justify your no. A simple, firm no is enough. You are not obligated to provide a detailed explanation or excuse. It's okay to simply say, "I'm sorry, I can't do that right now." This phrase is polite yet firm, and it communicates your boundaries clearly. If you feel pressured to explain, you can offer a brief neutral response, such as "I'm already overcommitted" or "that doesn't work for me." These responses are honest and straightforward. Saying no allows you to protect your time, energy, and emotional well-being. It helps you avoid burnout and ensures that you have the resources to focus on what truly matters to you. It's a powerful act of self-care that creates space for you to pursue your own goals and live a more authentic life. By learning to say no, you empower yourself to lead a life that is true to your values and aspirations. Take time to reflect on your priorities and what you want to achieve. Saying no is not about being selfish. It's about being self-aware and intentional with your choices. Embrace the freedom that comes with setting boundaries. When you say no to things that don't serve you, you open up space for activities and relationships that bring you joy and fulfillment. Remember, every time you say no, you are saying yes to something else, something that aligns with your goals and values. It's a step towards a more balanced and satisfying life. So, start today. Practice saying no with confidence and kindness. Your future self will thank you for it.